I think this phone is crazy. I don't think it's working right. See, just want to say a quick hey, I'm off work now. Just wanted to say a quick hello. Let me see. Let's see. Hmm. Hello. Off work now. Just want to say a quick hello, everybody, before I go in the house. It's been raining, and just damp, chilly. But I'm glad it's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. My first time seeing my grass or no grass, but you know what I mean. But I heard something. I hope it ain't true. That and I'm in Delaware. We supposed to be getting some more snow in the Monday. I hope that ain't true. Whole lot more snow because that's too much. I ain't even looking forward to no more snow. We just now barely got rid of this snow because a little bit still out here left. But anyhow, I hope y'all doing all right. Hope y'all have a nice weekend tomorrow here. Supposed to be 50 degrees. That's the best we didn't have for a long time. So we better enjoy Saturday. Um, because we gonna be getting some more snow. They talking about. I ain't even trying to hear that word. More snow. And they talking about from in the Monday. I hope that ain't true. I don't want no more of that. Ugh. So how y'all doing? I'm about to go in the house and chill. Bailey. What's up, Bailey? You ain't gonna never let that get out your brain, huh? You ain't fitting to never let that get out your brain, Bailey. You ain't gonna let that get out your brain, are you? You ain't got nothing new yesterday. But don't you go get that either. You comical, ain't you? I'm about to go in the house and chill. I'm off work. Glad to be off work now. Oh my gosh. You know how time seems like it's slow when you trying to get done to work on Fridays? You be like, oh my God, let's just get this day over with. Work time, that is. Hello, 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 everybody. I just came on here and say hello. That's it. Nothing special. Just glad to be off work. You know how you just want to celebrate being off the clock. That's all. I mean, God is good. You know, I know that. But I'm glad to get off from work. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Just survival. It's survival. Survival. Y'all something else, ain't y'all? But anyway, I'm just glad to get off work. That's it. That's it. Get this house, relax, and Just don't have to get up no 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. It's hard getting up 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You gotta be to work before 6 in the morning. I mean, somebody might have to be to work before that. But it's hard. I know them news people be having to be to work by 4 in the morning. Oh my gosh. And you don't get much sleep, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it when you don't get no sleep. As you get older, you definitely better get some sleep. But I'm just saying. But yeah, y'all. I hope y'all have a good weekend. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do for my weekend. I don't know. I know we supposed to get some snow Sunday and a Monday. So I guess if we gonna do anything for the weekend, it gotta be Saturday. And might go get a bite to eat and might go see a movie. I'm not sure. Might go see that new movie with Halle Berry. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But if I'm gonna do anything, it would have to be Saturday. Or my behind just be in the house. But just to be off from work is good enough for me. How about y'all? When I talk to y'all on YouTube, y'all from all over the planet. I mean, the time it is where I'm at, somebody else, they going to bed. Somebody else is waking up the next day. Y'all from all kind of different time zones in the world. So when I'm talking to y'all, it's almost like I think everybody's in my time zone, but y'all not. Because like here where I'm at in Delaware in America, it's 4:20 p.m. I got off work 2 o'clock. Now, somebody else is midnight. You know what I mean? Y'all already in bed. So, and whereas after work for me, early evening, for somebody else, it's already Saturday. You feel me? So I get it. God created this world and we have different time zones, different cultures. And some of y'all don't even know what snow is. And I'm talking about all this snow we supposed to be getting in Delaware in America. And some people don't know what snow is. I mean, actually have people say they ain't never seen no snow. I'm like, what? I'm thinking everybody know what snow is. But everybody ain't seen snow. It's 3:20 in Texas, Aaron. Wow. So you're an hour earlier. What's up, Alvin? You're right. Oh, I'm seeing you in the afternoon. And it's afternoon for you, Alvin. Yeah, people are in different time zones. What's going on, Lamont? Rogers? We're all real. Yeah, y'all got different time zones, so I'm just speaking on my time zone because it's 4:22 p.m. in Delaware. I'm off work, chilling. Glad it's Friday. You know how it be. I went and grabbed me up a little something to eat. A few chicken wings, a little bit of what you call that, shrimp fried eyes, puff eyes. I didn't get no puff eyes. A little bit of shrimp fried eyes, chicken eyes. I just wanted something different today. So I got, the special what comes with 4 wings and they put some puff eyes, chicken eyes, shrimp eyes, and mix with the chicken wings. That's what I had. I wanted something different. But yeah, for me, it's time to relax. Time to relax for me. Oh my goodness. You an hour behind Aaron, I hope y'all had a nice day. You have a nice day, Alvin. If you go, if you go, what's up, Pie Pie? If you go to Zimbabwe and start singing, I am dreaming of a white Christmas, they don't know what what you're talking about because they never seen snow. Wow. What's up, Pie Pie? Well, it's enough snow. I'm going to carry my black behind in this house and get cleaned up. Put on my bed clothes. I should put on my pajamas I ain't wore that I got for Christmas. I just want to chill. Do nothing. I just glad to be off work. I was so glad. You know how you watching the clock and you just can't wait till it's time to get off from work? Child. It's one of them days. Well, I'm just glad to be off the clock. Did you leave? You got me laughing. Look, Lamont, you funny. Did you leave your husband yet? You gotta drop that zero and hire me your hero. Yeah, they I heard that saying a long time ago. Drop that zero. I didn't know people were still saying that. You early. Huh? I said, you early. If I scoot back some, he can still get there.
I know, but if you scoot back, I could have scooted up here.
Huh?
There's a lot of space in between.
Well, how far up?
Huh?
How far up? What, you gonna move your car?
I ain't gonna move it yet. I gotta go back out.
That truck probably moved though. It ain't gonna stay there.
Now, he works overnight.
Oh, he do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I move too far up, I don't want to be in his spot.
No, it's no back. Not up.
Oh. Oh, you mean back by the truck?
Yeah. That way.
Yeah, but I can't. Right here. Huh? Yeah, because I can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, but this wheel's different. Yes, it is. No, it ain't. It's going on a curve.
That's the flat curve.
I don't want it on no curve.
I could park it from here. If you will park it through, yeah, go straight back there. Straighten it out, straighten it out. Straighten it out, yeah, like that. No, hold on, no. That's you. Alright, good. You keep turning. Alright, good. No, come on. A little bit more. Alright, that's good.
I don't be knowing how to do it like you. I see. I don't know it like you know it. I can do it better when I'm out. I don't be wanting to be by the curb. I see. I'll be in. My son's like, girl, my son's backing the car up for me like, you don't back up good like me. I didn't want to back the car up, so my son's backing it up for me. He like, I'm gonna do it for you. My son's like, I'm gonna do it for you. What's up, Darcy? My son's like, I'm gonna hook you up, Mom. Mom, I was already parked, but now two people can get in front of me. He ain't gonna move his car. Somebody I might move my car later. No, he ain't gonna move that car later. No, that was my son trying to. He always want me to park perfect, but it ain't that I want to park right. He's like, well, move back all the way to the truck and back of me. But I'm like, I like being right in front of my door. I ain't want to back up no more. And then when I start backing up, he said, you turning the wheel, keep it straight. Well, it don't really, an older car, you can keep this wheel straight all you want back up, but it ain't going to be straight. And then my back wheel's getting on the curb, so I'm like, with my back wheel on no curb. I see that truck back tire touching the curb, but I don't want mine on the curb because it'd be letting out the air in my tires. Hey, Vicky. What's up? What's up, Darcy? Hey. You like my wig, Bailey? Yeah, I my hair don't do this. Child, I did that comedy thing on my shorts earlier today, talking about the bear, Build a Bear. I was talking about the Build a Bear because I'm like, I feel like I got to build a bear. It just seemed like I got to build a bear. Why I got to build a bear? I'm like, it felt just like I got. My daughter was on there laughing. Did y'all watch my shorts? I did about 2 or 3 hours ago. And I did it. It was titled Build a Bear. Building a Bear. And I thought that was just the funniest thing. Because it seemed like I'm trying to build a bear. I don't want to build anything. But you know what I mean. Yo, wait a minute, let me see. For you, Bailey, are you coming back on live? And if so, what time? I'm on here now. I'm trying to show you something. My shorts, did you listen to my shorts today? Did you hear my shorts about the Build a Bear? This song? Build a bear. I got to build a bear. Build a bear. I got to build a bear. But I don't want to build a bear. Build a bear. I got to build a bear. But I don't want to build no bear. Build a bear. I got to build a bear. I had my daughter cracking up laughing because we was talking about men. And then I just start saying, build a bear. You don't want to say build a man. I just said, build a bear. And then I said, oh, I got a bear at home so I can put a picture of my bear. On my shorts, I uploaded, build a bear. I got to build a bear. But I don't want to build no bear. Not because we ain't talking about the build a bear stuffed animals that you build. About a stuffed animal. We talking about relationship drama. Got to build somebody. And so I just said build a bear. because her Build-A-Bear sitting in there and my Build-A-Bear. I'm like, I don't want to build no bear, you know? So it just sounds funny. I don't want to build no bear. I don't want to build no bear. But I don't want to do anything. Like, help me. Yeah. It's on my shorts. Building a bear. It's called Building a Bear. Becky. I ain't coming back on live after now because it's already evening. Early evening. And I already been on here earlier and afternoon and you gotta be on here now because when I go in the house, that's it. I just love the little man. He was one. Oh, you talking about my grandson, Vicky? You got a song for everything? I know, huh? I just thought that up when I was talking about men. And I was talking to my daughter on the phone, right? And she talking about hers and I'm talking about mine. And then, you know how you thinking you got to build somebody? Like, but I don't want to build nobody. So then I thought of that bear I got. Build a bear. I got to build a bear. But I don't want to build no bear. Build a bear. I got to build a bear. And I don't build nothing. Are you? Okay, no comment. I was sleeping. I missed the afternoon live stream. Are you? Are you? Are you? I'm saying it to you. Are you? Yes, I'm glad to see you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Build a bear. This person is you taking up too much air time. You taking up too much time and space. Build a bear. Who? Your husband? You talking about? Build a bear. And my daughter too. She trying to build a bear. People you don't want to build, you call them build a bear. If you don't want to build them, you don't want to build nobody. You want people already built. Like build a bear. Oh my gravy. But anyhow, I wish I met the perfect man in my lifetime, the perfect lover, the perfect everything, but you don't get nobody perfect. They don't exist. I guess relationship is what you make it, because I ain't had nobody. Build a bear. But I don't want to build no bear. I don't want to build no bear. Just don't want to build no bear. And build a bear. I'm off work now. But I don't want to build no bear. I don't want to build no bear, Pie. Just don't want to build no bear. I don't want to build no bear. And my daughter don't want to build no bear. Like, we get these men. Where did we get them out of a Cracker Jack box? I don't know, Pie. So now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I don't think I want nobody. You ain't the one for me. Ain't nobody the one for me but Jesus. Everybody said they was the one when I gave them a chance to be the one. And they end up being a night on Elm Street. They all say, oh, I ain't gonna do you like the other one. Oh, don't compare no men. And oh, I can run down the whole line in the game and the song and the dance. It's all a game. Games people play. 12:45. They all's a game. Why you always got to be a game? I don't want to build a bear. I really don't want to build a bear. I tell you, build a bear, build a bear. Always got to build a bear, build a bear, build a bear. Why I gotta build a bear? I don't want to build a bear. Ah. Vicky said, everybody double tap the screen and hit the like button and subscribe button. You said they lame. What's up, Gary? What's up, Gary? What's up, Gary? What's up? Hey there, RV Life. I was talking about Build a Bear, that song I was singing earlier on my shorts. I said, I do not want to build no bear. I'm so tired of building bears. We have to keep the channel going. Build a bear. You know why you don't want to build no bear. Like, why can't I just have? You know, I wish I could go back in time some few years and just, you know how you wish you could just redo some things all over again. Yeah, I'm off the clock. Off the clock. Went got 4 wings and a little bit of, not puff baba, chicken baba, shrimp babas, a little bit of shrimp baba with chicken babas with the 4 wings. I was trying to eat something different. And so now, you know how you want to come home and you just want that scene that you see on TV. You know how you come home to the good husband and the, you know, the romantic type person and all of the, I mean, when you like, did I miss something? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. One date. What'd you say, Lamont? One date and you going forget all about your husband. You're not even gonna remember his name. You is something, Lamont. Y'all playing. But yeah, it's like, I just feel like I missed some more romantic years. Because I'm the type of woman, you know, everybody ain't the same. But I was always a romantic type. You know, the romantic type or the aggressor in a relationship. I know men supposed to be the aggressor, but I was aggressor. Aggressor and the romantic type. And my husband's the opposite. Like, total opposite. And I'll be like, get some balls! Get some doggone balls and get aggressive and get something. You know what I mean? But you can't make nobody get no balls if they don't know how to get them. I've been with this guy for 18 years. I feel like I just missed. If I could, you know that song I was saying yesterday, Cher, if I could turn back time to get by 18 years back, I'm like, oh my gosh. So now, later, I'm thinking, maybe I don't want nothing no more. It's over. And that's where it came up with the song Build a Bear. I don't want to build no bear. Thank you, Mel. Mel. Mahler. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, well, that's how I'm feeling. Like, build a bear. I'm the number one your mama warned you about. That's funny. Nah, I'm just great grandmom Donna now. I let time pass by fooling with, you know how you feel like you get somebody time and time and time and time and time to get their act together and time, and they ain't did jack. Hi, Rawhead. I'm like, dag, what's left? Yeah, I'll be 65 June the 8th. I'm like, where did time go? When I met this guy, I was 46. 46. Getting ready to turn 47. I'm thinking, you know how you be wishing you could have your time back. Like, boy, I could do something different. You said you still got it going on. I don't know what excuse me. I don't know what I still got going on. Yeah, RV, time to get that groove back. I know Stella got her groove back, didn't she? I don't know what groove to get back now. I remember telling him when I met him, I just wanted a personal trainer back when I was 46. I was like, I just want a personal trainer, somebody to get me in shape and, prepare me the right meals. And I just want to do this and this and this and this and this. And he was like, when I met him, girl, I'm going to be your personal trainer. Girl, I'm going to do this. And girl, I'm going to do that. And girl, I'm going to rock your world. And girl, you know how somebody say all the right things that they must think you want to hear. They say all the things they think you want to hear, but then when you put them to the test, it was none of that. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, Nene, I put this man to the test. What's happening? You get what the taxes got to do with it? This wig been in the drawer for a couple years. Y'all done already seen this. These is just the same old work clothes. It's just the blue bank shirt. Ain't nothing looking good about that. What's up, Nene? You know how I just want to do things. Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about who's in the universe. I want to talk about if you could get time back, Nene. When you met somebody, everybody in their lifetime, except if you real young, that met somebody and you fell in love. You fell in love and you thought this person was the best thing. What's that Gladys Knight song? You're the best thing that ever happened to me. And the time go by, sometimes they be the worst nightmare. And you like, but you love them but you kind of went out of it. But once you get married, you try to do the vow to say for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, sickness and health, forsaking all others, and you like, you know how you want better. You want, especially if you know you deserve better. You be like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Unless I build a time machine. Oh my gosh. I'm like, ugh. Well, you can't get all that sexy back. You can't bring sexy back. All that stuff, baby. I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying, Nene? I mean, even going back to who I had the kids by. I got 3 grown children, and I had them all by the same man, right? When I was younger. And I believed in getting married once and the white picket fence and I wanted my 3, I got my children and what I wanted, and I had a good job. They had a good job. And you know how you just want that happily ever after, thinking everything's going to go good. Yeah, you talking about Mary J. Blige. Get off of my song. It ain't say new love, it says real love. But anyway, when you don't get what you thought, and it's just that I went, because I was in church. Meaning, when I was in church, I met this person when I was 18, and all the mothers in the church said, you better marry, ain't no shacking up. You better get married, and you having babies out of wedlock and all that. And things just didn't. Yeah, real love. And I always wanted real love, RV. Always wanted real love. Because I always felt like I had a lot of love to give. And I wanted to give love back the same. I'm thinking, who the heck? You know how you feel like you get with somebody and you giving 80 and they only giving 20. It just felt like that. Like, where did these people get them out? The Cracker Jack box? But anyway, when you're young, I was 18. I had my kids by the same person because I kind of felt like I was supposed to. You being a young girl and all that stuff. Give what to you? You is funny. But yeah. That's why I told you I would love to tell my story. When the last time have we taken a trip? I don't even remember. Well, because you know how his job is kind of screwed up, so it don't never be no trips. It don't be no trips. Trip. No. Nope. The farthest I've been with him is Philly, and he's from Philly. Philly's only like 45-minute drive from here. We don't go on trips. And I personally don't know my way around to go anywhere far. I really don't. I don't see like that. Exactly, Nene. High five. After that scam, it ain't gonna be no trip. It's already trip. Now, RB, just help them get a job first. We can get ready to talk about no trip. A job. Where are you gonna be working? I ain't even think about the trip part. The trip where? Mm-mm. No. And I'm the sweetest person in the world. I was talking to my granddaughter today because she's doing very good academic and job and all that. I'm so proud of my granddaughter. And she was like, Mom, I don't know. You got to be the strongest woman in the world. You know, because they don't see, even my daughter said, Mom, I don't see how you done survived your marriage. How? I'm talking about my daughter and my granddaughter. How you do that? You got to have Jesus embedded in you everywhere for you to survive what you deal with when you ain't got to deal with that crap. This is my own daughter, my granddaughter talking to me like, I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? I can't just throw them out with the trash. I'm like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, Nene, that was a scam on top of a scam, wasn't it? You can't trust that. My husband give his whole life savings away with one phone call saying you won millions of dollars. Talking about you won millions of dollars and you ain't even won 10 cents. Nope. Now here I am, it's Friday and I'm off work, right? I'm off work. I went and had my food, which was good. Just the rest of my one sip of ginger ale left. And all I gotta do is go in the house, right? Now hubby be downstairs and playing his jams. You know, he got them old school records, record player and songs. And me personally, I'll go upstairs and get clean and put on, you know, my comfy clothes. But what's that BB King song, The Thrill Is Gone? When it ain't no sparks, I don't even want a spark. It's like that, like, oh my God. What is this? What am I going to do with this? What are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Hey, DN. DN, you feel me though, don't you, DN? Yeah, he need a job, RV. Need a job. And I need to retire. I want to retire. You feel me, DN? It's like, you know how, I know you know how I feel, Nene, too. You feel me totally and completely. You know how you got somebody, you want a partner for life. I don't even know how I got on this. I'm still sitting in the car, I ain't even went in the house. You want a partner for life. I'm the person to give 110%. Like my pastor, two different pastors. The pastor of the church that I grew up in since I was one. My mom and all them family still go there. They told Larry and looked him in the face and said, I've been knowing this woman talking about me since she was 15 years old, and she will give you 110%. He said, if anything ain't going right in this marriage, it's you, it ain't never her. I know her. And then the evangelistic pastor that I went to that church, to get more of my evangelistic skills together. And she just said, she saw me marrying somebody like a bishop or a pastor or blah, 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 and he's beneath you. And see, the part of me, I don't like to say nobody's beneath me, because I like the underdogs. I like to give somebody a chance that don't have it all together or not perfect, because nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? It's like it don't always go the way you think it should go, but I gave the underdog the chance. This is what maybe I shouldn't, but I did. And it's everything that I want. It ain't. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. Oh Lord. Like, what in the devil? And you want to fix it. You know how you want to fix things. And you just want to fix it, but you can't. But you want to fix it, but you like, fix this. You trying to fix it right. I'm like, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how you fix it. If you marry, you will suffer in your flesh. That's funny. I didn't understand what he meant when he said, I wish all people would be like I am and stay single, huh? Because I'm like, I'm married. I should be having sex here, there, everywhere, blah, blah. We can have sex on the washing machine. Scratch that out. But you know what I mean? We should just be doing everything and romantic and in love, especially when I know all the songs and I know all the, you know what I'm saying? But me and him is total opposite. And I'm like, this is like we night and day. Night and day and day and night. What's up, Julie? And I'm like, man. Because, you know, even though I'm married, I feel more like I'm single. But I'm married, but I feel single. But I'm married, but I feel single. But I'm married. You know what I mean? Because you could be sleeping in the bed with somebody and to you, they ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, what you gonna do with that? Like, oh my gravy. I'll be like, oh my gosh. Where? You got it, Lamont? So I'm like, Lord, you know how you scratching your head? Like, how do we fix this situation? And then to top it off, a couple weeks ago, RV, I need a country boy. A couple weeks ago, I met somebody that used to be my fling from the past, and I hadn't seen that person. Honest to God, I ain't seen that person in about 22 years. And we was like besties, guy and girl, but we was like this, tight as tight come. What's up, James? And we was tight, but we was like rope-a-dope style. Do y'all know that song? Well, there's a song going way back in the day. The rope-a-dope style, going back to them days in the music. And we was like perfect, but not perfect for marriage because he was the preacher. Maybe he still is the preacher, but he just loved the ladies, and I knew that. But we still was tight like this, you know. But he always asked me to marry him. I'm talking about before I even had my kids. So we going back to age 15. And I never married him because I always knew he liked the ladies, and you could see why the ladies liked him. But I wouldn't marry him. But we had this chemistry, off the wall chemistry. I mean, off the chart chemistry. And so when me and Larry was in the restaurant, and I hadn't seen this guy in about 22 years, and I always wonder if he was all right or what happened to him. And so I saw him in the restaurant in Elton. We went to Elton, Maryland. And when I saw him in the Rope-A-Dope style, you know that song, RV? The Rope-A-Dope. Oh, that was my jam back in the day. So, when I was in the store, he just, I didn't know this guy was in this restaurant. I'm in Elton, Maryland, going to Alice State. And I hadn't started eating nothing, but I only came there for cell phone cords, really. And this person walked up to me, and Larry's sitting there. He's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. Like you almost thought you saw a ghost. And I'm looking at him, and I'm going to touch my food, and I'm looking at him and looking at Larry and looking at him, and you know how you want to jump up and run and kiss him and hug him, and you just want to you can't turn back time. You know how you can't turn back time. Because that man was the man back in the day. Let's make this a night to remember. You know that song. You don't make this a night to remember Howard Hewitt and Howard Hewitt and that other girl. Make this a night to remember. Get ready tonight. Make this a night to remember. Jody Watley, Howard Hewitt. Night to remember. Okay? Night to remember. And I was like, I just wanted, you remember that song, Popeye? I just wanted to make, like, in that instant of seeing this guy I hadn't seen 22 years and Larry sitting there, and I was thinking for a split second, oh, would this not be a night to remember? You know how you gonna take me away and you pass out and you with somebody that you know can rock your world and make you see stars and thunder and lightning all at the same time. And person make you see stars and thunder and lightning and thunder and thunder and lightning. Oh, and that person's looking at me, and Larry's sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God. Whoo! You talking about the test of all tests. You know, the test of all tests. And you can't do nothing about it but say, hi, hello, good to see you. But if you could read their eyes, they just saying good to see you. But you got to leave it alone. And I'm like, Jesus got to be in me stronger than a bull. Stronger than a bull. Because Lord knows, I'll figure out how to go jump them bones. Shut it up. But that was back in the day when mama, oh Lord, baby, pass out. And then I'm looking at Larry, and I got to introduce Larry to this person. Because Larry's probably wondering who's that just staring you down. So I had to tell Larry that's somebody, a longtime friend of my past. Because Larry never met him. So when I told Nene, I had to tell Larry who it was. And Larry said, oh, when I said the person's name, Larry said, oh, the guy that you used to have mighty good sex with back in the day. Oh, that was your rope-a-dope. You know, George Clinton, the rope-a-dope style. You don't even know that song. You probably weren't even born. Was you born, Nene? The rope-a-dope style song, George Clinton. And he was the rope, the style and the rope, and the style and the rope, and the style and the rope, and the rope, and the rope, and the rope. And my mind flashed all the way back. And Larry said it himself. He said, that's Mr. Rope-a-Dope style. Yeah, Nene, George Clinton, the rope-a-dope style. And Larry said, oh, that's Mr. Rope-a-Dope style. And I was like, yeah. And Larry's like, oh. And Larry got real quiet because Larry was like, oh my God, this is the man that rocked her world. And he right here looking at her. And he thinking, I know she can dump me in a second for him because I ain't doing nothing for her. And he could do it all. You know, the man that opened the door for you and the man that don't take no money from you and don't want nothing from you. He just want that song, my body, your body, everybody wants somebody, my body, your body, everybody wants somebody. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, I could just pass out the floor. But one of my greatest tests ever, and I had to pass the test. You know the Lord gonna make sure you pass that test. Levert, but you gotta pass the test. You can't do nothing. And for a minute, I wanted to give my husband away. Like, I don't even want him today. Like, Larry, can you just go home? I'll see you later. Oh. But I knew that was impossible. I'm thinking, It's like facing your fears, and you gotta say hi and see you later, or see you, period. I'm telling you, that happened to me 2 weeks ago. But that was one of my greatest tests, because if I was single 2 weeks ago, I would have to be in an all-night prayer shut-in. Huh? You said you was going to be downstairs playing the music. You said you was going to be downstairs playing the music. For what? I'm doing something. So anyhow, I was like, oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Then I ain't even lying. It's every part of Jesus kept me. Because Jesus kept me 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if I wanted to be kept that day. Oh! Tell the truth, y'all. I don't even be kept. I just wanted somebody to love me all night. Love me. Love me. Love me. You feel me, DN? Come on, y'all. I'm just great grandma talking, but I just wanted to be loved for a night. You know that old song, if only for one night. You know, if only for one night. You feel me? I'm talking about, you know what I mean? You know you love the Lord loves you. And you know when you know you saved and you know the Lord loves you and you know the Lord got you because the Lord, you know the Lord's fanning me and, you know, am I having a hot flash? That's right, then. And you don't know if you're gonna have a hot flash right now or what kind of flash. But I was like this, and I saw the food, but I didn't want none of that food, then. I didn't want no food, and I pretend Larry wasn't even sitting there because I wasn't thinking about Larry. I was thinking about if I can just jump in his lap and woo! You know what? Somebody give you chills. You know, chills up and down your spine. Woo! And the man got the nerve that can preach. You know them men that can preach? Nene, this man can preach. This man know the word. This man can sing. This man, you know them churchmen that can sing, preach, and pray and all that. Yeah, so dramatic. You can preach and pray and preach a player. That's the word. You remember Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy, preacher player. He could do all that. But girl, he'll have you spellbound and have you crawling up the wall backwards. Woo! But you know what? I got a book that I didn't get published yet. But he in the book. He is in the book, baby. And see, my hubby know he's in the book. Like, oh, I know the whole scene of him. I ain't leaving you with him. I ain't going to leave you with him because I didn't read a part of the book that he's in it, and that's rated RX. No, I ain't leaving you with him. I can't leave you with him. I'm like, yeah, well, I wish you was him right now because you need to get. Yeah. Well, this man is the song, get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Get down on it. But anyway, if there was door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, like the Newlywed Game and the Dating Game and Monty Hall, then sometimes I feel like I picked the wrong door. Like, oh my God, Lord, it's just the punishment of Paul said, when I would do good, evil is always present. But then I thought about the thorn in the flesh. What was the thorn? Is this can't be my thorn in the flesh. This man, oh, my thorn, because I was just the one that wanted it all. Baby. Woo! You got a woman with the white liver. And you don't know what that is. You ask about. And here I got somebody that don't. He made it in the book, DN. Yes, DN, he's in my book. And Larry read that part where he knows the details of me and him. And I'm like, woo! But anyhow, now you understand, right? I'm sitting in the car and don't want to go in the house. But I'm sitting here, but I can go in the house. But I want this romantic explosion. You know what I mean? The romantic explosion and all this, uh, like Cal gonna take me away. Uh, you said my liver's black. You just want love, but real love, like Mary J. Blige says. You know what I mean? You want somebody to take you away, and Cal going take me away and make me feel like, you know what I mean, everything. Especially if you married, and it's like no hold bars, like the wrestling, WrestleMania, and Hulk Hogan and Junkyard Dog and Ivan Putski and The Undertaker and Tony Atlas and the wrestling. I was into wrestling like that deep. I'd be like, I want to wrestle this Negro down and just bam. Let me be the man. You ain't doing them. What's my name? Like, I want to be the man, even though I'm not a man, but you know how you want to be you just want something different. But it's all in your head, because you know that ain't fitting to happen. So so I feel like, I shouldn't be telling y'all this, but I feel like I'm in a dream. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. I feel like I'm in a dream then, and I'm trying to wake up to see the dream, but like, this can't be my legacy. This can't be my legacy. Like, Lord, is this a joke? Because I'm missing a punchline. And I actually go to sleep sometime and dream about me and my husband and this romance and all this. And wake up and sometimes want to punch him in the head. I'll be like, won't you be like you was in my dream? And he like, what the world's wrong with you? I'm like, I want that man that was in my sleep. Where is that man that was in my sleep, then? Where is that man that was in my sleep? In my sleep, you was right. You was doing right. You was doing what you're supposed to do. Now I wake up and you ain't even you. Am I sleeping with the enemy, or am I sleeping with, who am I sleeping with? Because I feel like I'm married, but I feel like I'm single. You could be married and feel single, but you married, but you feel single. Oh, yeah. Well, anywho, I'm like, he just came to the door. If y'all heard me go there talking, he's like, you ready to come in the house? You ready to come in the house? I'm like, for what? You heard me say that, for what? I'm like, I want to be like Action Jackson. You know what I mean? Do me, baby. Because this guy I used to be with back in the day named John. They called him Big John, right? And me and Big John was on together for 2 months. But that was one of my girlfriend named Miss Bobby. She introduced me to her brother. She said, I just want you to meet my brother, Big John. And I said, well, why his name Big John? She said, I just want to introduce you to my brother, Big John. You know, he's a military guy. And I had met Big John's in my book too. And when I met Big John, I was only talking to Big John singing the choir. And Big John, I met Big John, and I only know Big John for 2 months, and I lost 35 pounds in 2 months fooling with Big John. And I was like, I can't eat. I can't sleep. Big John, oh Lord. Miss Bobby, you didn't tell me. Oh, you didn't tell me about Big John. Woo! I'm serious. I lost 35 pounds. I lost 35 pounds in 2 months and wasn't on nobody's diet. Did nobody tell me cut down on sugar? Did nobody tell me cut down on sweets? But Big John took 35 pounds off of me because I was just in love with Big John. And I was like, Big John, oh, Big John, I can't eat. And Big John was just, woo. I mean, that was the weight loss cure. Big John, the weight just melted off. I was just, so you imagine this kind of stuff then happened in my life. This the kind of stuff had happened in my life. And then when I met Larry, and I was celibate for 8 years, because the Lord was going to make sure I go cold turkey, right? The Lord was going to make sure I go cold turkey. And so the Lord said, all or nothing, you ain't getting no more ding-a-ling. I know I'm helping somebody, because I only now I got on this subject. But the Lord made me go celibate for 8 years. You get no, the saying, gets no ringy, gets no dingy. Well, he made me go 8 years celibate with no. You leaving? You leaving?
Nah, I'm gonna go get my hair cut.
Are you gonna get your hair cut?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. That's my son going to get his haircut. So I went 8 years, Alvin, no sex, no dingy from nobody. I'm telling y'all, this, I can't make this stuff up. And I went 8 years with nobody's, nothing. Going from telling you about Big John and rope-a-dope. You can figure the rope-a-dope even if you ain't heard the song rope-a-dope. Just listen to the word, the rope-a-dope, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, DN. And so I was praying. I said, Lord, after 8 years, I said, I need a man. I just wanted a man. I just need one. And so it was just a vulnerable time and then I got him, and then I helped him a lot, but we didn't have this sexual thing going on. It wasn't no sexual thing. You know what I mean? And especially when you with somebody on your wedding night and your honeymoon, and he talking about, I hope you don't think we ain't had no sex. So I'm saying, is you gay? Are you gay? You this a joke, right? You ain't really telling me on my honeymoon night and we in Philadelphia, he gonna tell me, I hope you ain't fitting to think I'm getting ready to have sex. So I'm trying to figure out, is you gay? Am I getting the wrong punchline or something? It's a joke, right? So I'm aggressive, very aggressive in a sense, because I'm like, I'm gonna jump your bones and I'm gonna rape you, and you're gonna have to call the cops on me, because this is my honeymoon, and you talking about I ain't gonna be no sex. I'm gonna just be raping you, and I'm gonna take it, and you're gonna call the cops and tell the cops that my wife raped me. And the cops gonna laugh at you because the cops gonna say, ain't no wife on her honeymoon raped no man. So I wanted to get an annulment in 7 days from the date we got married. I wanted to go and get an annulment. Annulment. Because I say, ain't no way in the world I can stay married to somebody talking about he ain't giving up his ding dong. You ain't gonna give me none? After I was celibate for 8 years? You got to be crazy to think you ain't gonna give me none. So I'm gonna have to rape you because you got to give me some. So I was turning into the man. I'm a woman, and a mild-mannered woman at that. Y'all know I'm mild-mannered. But I was being aggressive. And I wanted to bite them. Seriously. See, that's why I don't want to talk to y'all. I need a Lifetime movie channel deal. I was biting him and biting his neck. And he was like, you putting, back in the day was passion marks, right? And I'm sucking his neck till his neck was red and his neck was all kind of colors. And I'm sucking him, and everywhere I could suck him, I was sucking the life out of him because I'm going to rape you. If you going to tell me what I ain't going to get, I'm going to take it. And he was acting like, and he was acting like I was raping him for real. I said, you better not holler in here. Because if you holler, ain't nobody going to call no cops. Yeah, because I got to rape you because you ain't giving it up. Because you going to give me some. So that's why I became aggressive, because you ain't trying to give me none. So I got to take it because you ain't trying to give me none. That's right. The Bible says, yeah, his body supposed to belong to me. So I'm like, Negro, you going to give me that body. You going to give me, you ain't going to tell me I can't have none, and you holding yourself. You ain't no nun or no priest or no eunuch, and that you ain't trying to give me none. I'm going to take it. And then I pinned them back, y'all. If you could go back in time, I had his arms pinned back, and I put something and pinned his arms back so he couldn't fight me. I pinned them arms back, and I jumped on top of him. Well, I was a little bit smaller than I am now. And I jumped on top of him, and I said, I'm going to get me some. What's my name? That's what I started telling them. What's my name? Because I'm the man right now. Since you ain't trying to do your role as the man, I'm the man. I wear the pants. Tell me what I ain't going to get. It's my honeymoon. You going to tell me what you ain't going to do? You must be crazy. So here it is 18 years later. And my daughter says, Mom. My granddaughter says today, and my daughter said, Mom, you got to be the strongest woman in the world to be married to who you married to. Not that he's not a bad person. He like doing dishes. He like, cleaning stuff and doing laundry, and, he take out trash, and he do a good foot massage, He do not rub your feet good. Somebody rub your feet real good and all that. He do not do that. But after a while, I'm saying, rub my stuff. You keep rubbing my feet. I want something else rubbed. And you rubbing my feet, but I need something else rubbed, okay? So my granddaughter be like, Mom, I would have got rid of him a long time ago. A long, long, long time ago. So that's when I used to ask him, was he gay or straight? Because you can't be, you can't be, is you gay or something? Because you don't see all these big, I knew I was flat chested in high school, but then I got 44 triple D E F G. And I know somebody that would just take these things and rock them, baby, and put that thing in there, and we can put it under my arm. I could show them tricks to do. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to act like you ain't gonna do nothing. So y'all can gotta have a little bit of ideal. You can have a little bit of ideal that I have aggressive side in me, because I ain't wait for no 8 years for you to try to act like you a virgin and you celibate and you ain't getting it up. You gonna give me some or I'm gonna take it. And that's the way it is. Yeah, I said we can put it under the armpits, and you could do it under my armpit. You can do it in between. You can do it any way you want to do it. Just don't put that thing in my behind. Don't put it in my, but we can do it. We can do anything. But you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me you ain't fitting to do nothing. Cause you gonna call to be the one calling the cops, and they gonna laugh at you, because they gonna say, that's your wife. What you mean? She ain't raping you. How your wife gonna rape you? You ain't gonna sit up there hollering. I know you ain't gonna holler. So when I was sucking his neck, he would tell me I was abusing him. You abusing me. You abusing me. I feel abused. He gonna wear a turtleneck talking about I'm abusing him. So I was talking to the Lord for a lot, because I said, Lord, is this something I missed? Because what the world did I marry? Is something happening? Because my daughter and my granddaughter said, Mom, we don't know how you ain't cheated on him 1,000 times or been left his behind, because the way you liked it, sex and men, we can't imagine you faithful. You can't be faithful to nobody like that. Ain't no way in the world you faithful. There's no way in the world you, ain't no way in the world you gonna be faithful. But I love the Lord that much that I never cheated on him ever. That takes God to the 10th power. I'm talking about God to the 10th power. But I'm like, I can't take hardly no much more of this stuff. And then the fact you don't have to act like you want to work now either. So when I come on my YouTube channel and I'm talking to y'all, and I know in my morning video, I'm half asleep because I'm just trying to wake up. But I'll be like, Lord, you want me to tell my story, and they ain't ready for my story. They ain't gonna believe. You ain't gonna believe my story. But I'm telling you, this man out here doing this yard. But I'm like, Larry, I'm a real woman. I ain't no dyke. I ain't no lesbian. I'm not no bulldagger. I'm a real woman. I love the Lord. I just want somebody to love me back. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be walking and like, oh, somebody help me. And then one time I did go a little crazy, but not actual crazy, but kind of. But because one time in the beginning, before I moved, and I wanted some of his dang-a-lang so bad that I took all my clothes off. And I said, if you don't give me none, I'm going to go sit outside on the porch. And of course, he was still acting like he won't give me none. I did. I went outside and sit on the porch butt naked. But this was late at night, so nobody saw me. And I think the Lord didn't let nobody see me. Because I like, somebody going to look, ask me why am I naked. And I'm going to tell him he won't give me none. I know y'all don't believe nothing I'm saying, but this is all true. So I'm like, I just need, I'm faithful to 10th power, but I'm like, I just need. You know how women got needs, men got needs too. And y'all be on here, and I hear y'all saying, my man do it to me every 5 minutes. My man do it to me every hour. And y'all getting all the doing it to you. I said, well, I just want mine to do it to me right one time. Just do it to me right one time. Do it to me. Knock me out with it. Knock me out and do it today. You know what I mean? Knock this weight. If you want me to get in shape and lose weight, well, just do it to me and do it to me till all the weight busts off. And you just bust these hips off and bust me down the sides and bust me down to all the weight just fall off. And I'm just married to your thing, and I don't even think about eating. I just want you, and just like Big John, knock all the weight off. And hey, I don't even want to eat. You feel me? Seriously. But this Negro be, oh. Whew, and you wondering why I feel like I gotta have a piece of peppermint patty or a piece of candy or something, because I'm trying to find some pleasure somewhere. You know what I mean? I just want a little bit of pleasure or something. I know I didn't probably told y'all too much, but this is true. So somebody out there think grandmoms don't have sex and grandmoms don't want no relationship and grandmoms are just sitting in a chair, rocking in a rocking chair, and that ain't me. You got the wrong grandma. I'm like, and I got a nerve to marry somebody younger. I'll be 65 in June. He's 55. Well, they're going to get your thing right. You younger. You should be able to blow my back out. What's wrong with you? So, most people that know me say, especially when the weather gets nice, you don't never going to go home. I don't. When the weather gets right, I'm at the park, I'm everywhere, but I don't never want to go home because I'm the romantic type. I can't be sitting around somebody and you going to play all the love songs. He got every love song in that house. You playing them, but you ain't going to do nothing. I'm like, what you playing them for? Is you crazy? So, well, anyway, for somebody out there the change going to come. Well, what's that song? I need a change. And I know my granddaughter and my daughter say, you should get out of that mess. Because that ain't even what's up. And then he got a problem with work. So that's making me feel it even more like, oh my God. Oh. He do need a job. I wish you could move down south. He need a job and he needs something, RV. Oh, I didn't took him to therapy before. And the pastor's mom done therapy that man, and she said, you better give it up. Because she said, I had a girlfriend that her husband wasn't doing right and she left him and got somebody else. That's what the pastor's mom told him. She left him and got somebody else. Y'all need to rent a cabin by the lake. What we gonna do by the lake? You must want me to put them in the lake. What's up, Lamont? Well, anyway, I'm just talking while I'm sitting in the car on a Friday, right? I told you y'all like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is a Oh, Deanne said I want to hear the rest of the story. Deanne, you must was into this story. What did he say? What did he say about what? That man ain't did nothing, Deanne. That man he'll open the door and tell me come in now. But he ain't gonna do nothing. And he don't know what to do. And I think he secretly must was a virgin, mentally virgin. I think he was a mental virgin, because I remember when I used to, we was newly married and tell him do it to me, and it's like he doing it, and it looked like he doing it to my leg, and I'm like, Negro, you ain't got the thing in. I know you know where it go. Don't tell me you don't know where that thing go at. The thing don't go on my leg. The thing go in my stuff. Get the thing in. So I wanted to beat him up and throw him out the window. And you got a horny wife that wants some sex, and your husband don't even know where it go. So I'm like, oh, this can't be real. He really can't not know where it go. Where are you putting it at? Because you ain't putting it in me. Oh, I feel like a virgin. Daggone it, I'm a virgin. I don't want to be 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 a virgin. But y'all don't know. Because people look at my husband and say, oh, he's so sweet, he's so kind, he wash clothes and he do dishes, and your hubby vacuum and stuff. I'm like, well, your hubby ain't giving up that ding dong. He might be doing that, but I ain't marrying nobody for to wash more dishes. I can wash my own dishes. So I'm like, oh, help. So that's why my daughter and my granddaughter and them say, you is a saint on top of a saint on top of a saint. And we don't know nobody like it. And my kids and them say, Mom, people like you don't even exist. Because you're still faithful to that man. I've been faithful all this time, 18 years, but it's almost driving me a little nuts. Because I'm like, I just want to bust a nut. I mean, excuse me, y'all didn't hear me say that. But I just want to, way back in the day, I used to buy when Whatchacall's on here. Who's that on here? Whatchacall's on here? Marty, Bailey. Bailey said Pink Floyd and Chocolate Thunder, because I did used to have back in the day a Pink Floyd and Chocolate Thunder. Those are fake penises. Pink Floyd and Chocolate Thunder, and they was my boyfriends back in the day. But they weren't people. Those were the kind of things with the veins on it, but they weren't. They felt real, but they wasn't real. But they felt really real, not the vibrators, the other. And they used to be my boyfriends until the Lord saying, "Nah, you're not fitting to get ready, get them out no more." Well, I'm like, well, then give me a real thing. So I feel like I need to be in a sex therapy class because, like, can we go to sex therapy class? Because I'm trying to figure out how do I get to have sex? Can I get what I want other than eating? Like, the only thrill I get is if I eat something. Boy, I just want, yeah, Nene, I just want, oh, I just want somebody that's real. I feel like I've been put on a test. You know how if God tests you, if the ultimate test, then I done passed all tests. Okay, now where's my prize? I feel like I done passed every test as far as temptations because I haven't had sex with nobody else. It's just been me and him in 18 years. So I feel like now I just want, I I could be on TV and I'm not lying. Honest to God, even the Lord know I'm telling the truth. I just want to bust a nut. I don't even know what an orgasm feel like. I ain't had an orgasm in 20 years. I just want to, you know how you just want to vent and you just want to outrage. I just want to scream. I know, Nene. I just want to bust a nut. I just want, just let me be the man for a minute. Just give it to me. So sometimes, just sometimes, y'all keep that in the back of your head, but just sometimes that might be what's wrong with me. Even though I wake up sometimes and I'm sleepy, now I don't want to get up and go to work so early, but sometimes I'm thinking, just like if I could just get something. You know what I mean? And that's what's missing in my life. And y'all hear me talking about Jesus so much because I feel like Jesus is my best friend. That's my everything. And when I tell y'all, got to believe me that Jesus is my sanity for real, for real, for real. I can't even fake Jesus being in my life because y'all got to know if you just heard this much, you got to know Jesus is in me. Because if Jesus wasn't in me, ain't no way in the world I wouldn't went out here and got me some ding-a-ling a long time ago. I would have been went and got me some. Oh, and that temptation 2 weeks ago? Yeah, please. And for me not to do nothing, it's God. There is a God. But the Lord knows that I'm getting tired. You know when sometimes you tired and sick and tired of being tired. And it ain't no kind of trip, it ain't no kind of vacation that's going to resolve this. Because this ain't about no vacation and about change of scenery. Changing the scenery ain't going to change this. It ain't about no change of scenery. So, I don't know. You said ask them for it. It ain't that simple. It ain't that simple. And then it's not getting it, it's getting it right. You know what I mean? It's do it right. Because if you doing it to me and I ain't getting nothing out of it, then you ain't doing nothing. That's how I feel. You ain't gonna do nothing. Then to me, you ain't did nothing. It's like you could have just kept that. But that ain't doing nothing for me. So so anywho, So if it's a little bit of sugar in this ginger ale, I need this little bit of sugar because it ain't crack cocaine, but it's to help me calm me down. You know what I mean? So that's it. And look, I was trying to show y'all this white truck because this guy lived next to me is a preacher and a reverend, and he's Jamaican or something like that. And he's single. His wife died a couple years ago. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, Reverend. But anyway, I ain't thinking about Reverend, but I'm just saying. So y'all could pray for great grandma. But anyway, that's it. You know, I can do a lot of storytelling. You know, somebody said, tell me a story. Well, I can tell you a story, but my stories are real. I don't know about no story and just making it up, because there ain't nothing I'm making up. I'm just trying to choose what not to say and what to say, because you know what I mean. Yeah, Dan, I just need prayer because it's too much. You hear me, Gary? Oh my goodness. That's why it's hard for me to say stuff. And you know, you feel like you got to have some happiness in your life. And I love the Lord, but I'll be talking about human happiness. I know I got happiness with the Lord because the Lord is my everything, but I want some human happiness. You know what I mean? That's why. Yeah, I'm praying for you too, Deanne. I want some human happiness. That's what I mean. Oh, was you laughing, Gary? You had me crying. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, Gary, because y'all probably don't believe this story, but it's really true. That's why I said I'm the baddest great grandmama on YouTube Street. These people just don't know I'm a TV deal, a book, all that. Because to hear my life story, people wouldn't even believe it. You would like, girl, come on, you know you joking. Is that a joke? Like, yeah, I wish it was. That's why it's kind of hard for me to get some of my stuff published, because I don't want, it's kind of hard to tell the story, you know. It's just so much stuff, you know what I mean? And I love everybody. When I love hard, but like, come on, love me back. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't even lying, Gary. I'm telling the truth. And I'm like, I'm getting older. I need to get some before, you know, bust a nut before my coochie dry out. Come on, Lord. Somebody better give me some. You know? Like, I can't keep waiting forever. Like, I need something. Like, I need something. Please. And I'm not going to take care of myself. I'm not going to masturbate and take care of myself and pretend I'm with somebody else and take care of myself. And I got a man laying in the bed next to me. I shouldn't have to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Why would I take care of myself? That's kind of crazy. And go get Pink Floyd and Chocolate Thunder, and I got somebody right in the bed. And I ain't, I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I think I done probably told y'all too much. But y'all, I told you, y'all can't deal with my story. Can't deal with my real story. I'm just real. But that's why I'm still sitting in the car. I'm getting ready to go in the house though. But I'll be like, go in the house for what? That's what people like. Why you don't want to go in the house? Well, like, y'all just don't know. I don't want to go in the house and hear all these romantic songs and the whispers and all this love stuff going on. And I want the love. I don't want to hear no love songs and I ain't getting no loving. I want to get what I want to get. Ross said, thank you for sharing. So y'all pray for me. Raw. I be trying to tell y'all, I'm the real deal on here. Tyler Perry would love to do a movie on my life. He probably wouldn't even believe it to hear it. Honey, you think Madea ain't got nothing on me. Madea ain't got nothing on me. Madea ain't got nothing on me. My life is I can't even believe my own life. So when I said raw real, oh yeah, that's one of my Facebook pages for real. Raw real Miss Donna. And I ain't no, it's the truth. I'm raw real because it's the truth. Tony said, check out Mr. Jones next door. Me and Mr. Jones. I ain't getting ready fool with no Mr. Jones. I told you I'm faithful. So I know God got a blessing for me. You know that song, God got a blessing with your name on it. God got a blessing. I know God got to have a blessing for me with my name on it. He got to have a blessing for me somewhere because I'm faithful. He said, if you be faithful over a few things, I'll make you rule over much. He got to have a blessing for me because I've been faithful all this time. I've been faithful all this time, y'all. I am. I live in Delaware. But I've been faithful all this time. But I just need some recompense. Like, help me. You my fan, a runs Walt. Thank you. Lamar said, I'm gonna keep praying you come to my home. Yeah, I done took him to therapy and everything, Tony. If anything to do, I done did it. You gotta rewind this video because I didn't answer them questions. See, you came on here after I explained half of it already. And you'll hear that I already did all that. You said I'm blocking it. Lamont. All right, that's enough. I ain't telling y'all nothing else. That's it. All right. That's why I talk about Jesus. Because I got to keep my mind on Jesus. You feel me? That's why I got to talk about Larry. I got to talk about the Lord all the time. Yeah, he sure do, raw head. Y'all need to pray for Larry. He need prayer bad. He needs some prayer. He need a whole whole mind transformation. His mind ain't right. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to go in the house and get relaxed. And that's why I be feeling like I got to eat a piece of candy or something, a cookie or something. But I got to have some love in my life. I can't give up sugar entirely because I got to have a piece of something to make me feel a little happy. You know what I mean? I can't just eat salad and beans and salad and nuts and salad. And like, give me something else sometime. Cause give me some love. Yeah, that's why I tell y'all I love y'all. I'm serious though. And I'm just talking about loving people. And I wish people would love one another because I get a shirt off my back for people. And this is the way I always been, but you always say, you know how you say good people always seem like to get the wrong end of the stick. I'm a real good person and I am faithful. He ain't had to worry about me cheating and doing them. I haven't done it and have every reason to cheat on him and ain't cheated on him. But I have every reason to do it. You know, and I know the scripture in Corinthians 7:5, I believe, said, don't defraud one another, lest Satan tempt you, except you in fasting and prayer. And you know he ain't fasting and praying. And don't defraud one another. Well, he defrauds me all the time. You put me in temptation mode all the time, but I still didn't do it. Give in or yield to the temptation. So that's why my granddaughter and my daughter and I'm saying, Mom, you is strong. But I'm getting tired of this stuff. But you know what I mean. So y'all gotta pray for me. Y'all see it getting dark out here now? It's getting dark. It's 6:08. So I got Greg on the house now. Yeah, I do need a good man. It's snowing there, Gary. Yeah, they said we supposed to get some snow Sunday and the Monday, but we didn't have so much snow. It ain't even all the way going. But anyway, y'all, thank you guys. I hope this made somebody subscribe to my channel. Somebody else can join my membership club and support me and watch my videos. Because I do give y'all my heart. I don't try to tell too many of my stories because it's too much. I feel like I'm coming out of the closet. Don't it sound like my story, I'm coming out the closet? But this is real stuff. I feel like I'm coming out the closet. But I'm not gay. I'm not a lesbian. I'm not transgender. I'm not a butch. I'm just a real woman that wants a real man. I'm just like, come on. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I'll be back on live tomorrow, Lamont. Once you subscribe, you got to hit the notification bell. Because then you know when I'm coming on. You got to hit your notification bell. And that's how my videos will come up on your screen. Or you know how you see them flashing on your news feed. You got to hit the notification bell. Okay? But I'll be back on here. See if I can get me some. See if I can get me some. Oh. Lamont, you funny. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed night. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe. It might be some other grandmom out here, maybe somebody else in the world other than me has this story going on, or something halfway like my story. But I don't know. I think I'm one of a kind. But anyway, I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Pray for me. Pray for my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Please watch some of the ads because they help my channel. Okay? If I stay married the end of this year, then you know God must have did something to change him. If I'm still married, it got to be God doing it. Because I'm telling you, this is hard. It's hard. But anywho, y'all pray for me. But I love you guys, and that just keeps it real. That's why the channel, I keep fluctuating with the name change. Because I know I'm going to have to tell y'all the real deal. I'm going to have to tell y'all more and more of me. I'm Miley, but I'm 100% real. Raw, real Miss Donna. That's me for real, for real. But anyway, y'all have a good night. And pray for one another. But pray for Larry. Seriously, pray for Larry. He need a mind transformation, okay? He need a mind transformation for real. All right. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a nice and wonderful evening. Be good. Love somebody. Love one another. All right. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.